Fujifilm X100V versus Fujifilm X-E4. I want to tell you 3 key points regarding these Fujifilm cameras. Hi there, my name is Tudor Matescu, and in this video I want to talk about Fujifilm X100V versus Fujifilm X-E4. I want to address some important 3 key points that you should take in consideration before buying or deciding on each of these cameras. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel, share my video, and let's get to the subject. First of all, the story behind the fact that I have 2 Fujifilm cameras. Before buying Fujifilm X100V, I had Fujifilm X100 the first series and X100F. I sold that cameras, and after that I've bought X Pro 3. After buying X Pro 3, I was missing the normal screen, and I've decided to buy X-E4, thinking I could replace X100V. Because X-E4 is coming with this pancake-ish lens, the 27mm Mark II f2.8, and I've said to myself, well, it will be a baby X100V, it will be an X100V with a 40mm lens, a lens that I like, but with the option to have interchangeable lenses, and I've bought it. After some time of using X-E4, I've realized that I can't replace X100V with X-E4. So I've decided to buy X100V. And now, after using both cameras for over a year, I want to tell you my impressions regarding these 2 cameras. The first key point is the fact that X-E4 can't replace X100V. It is compact, but it doesn't have an f2 lens, and this is a huge deal in low light, and especially when you are shooting indoors. So you'll not be able to separate the subject as well as you can do with X100V. And not because of the f2.8 necessary, but because of the fact that this lens, this pancake X-E4 lens, the 27mm Mark II, doesn't have a very good close focus distance as X100V. So you can't get very close to your subject to isolate them by getting close. So this is a huge bummer, and also the f2.8 lens. I think later, why not have an X100V with X-E4 using the 80mm f2 lens from Fujifilm. And I bought this beautiful lens that I really like. And this lens stays very well on X-E4. But I must tell you again that this pancake-ish lens on X-E4, it's something okay. It's nice to have it on X-E4. The package is very light and very compact. But again, it's not as light and as maneuverable as X100V. So you will not have an X100V with an 80mm f2 lens. It will not be there. Why? Because of the second key point. Well, the second key point, it's the fact that X-E4 doesn't have the homogeneous, the soul of an X100V or of an X Pro 3 camera. Even if this X Pro 3 it is bigger than X-E4, I must tell you that it's not so big and it's not so heavy. So I'm still there with X Pro 3, and I have the soul factor. I have that Fujifilm love. I have that feeling of a rangefinder looking camera and of a rangefinder acting like camera. So X-E4, it isn't able to fulfill that need, to fulfill that soul in the camera. It is a camera, it is a digital camera. It's nothing special as X100V or X Pro 3. So this is why, even if I can use small good lenses on X-E4, I can't replace X100V. It doesn't have the moduleness, the soul of X100V. And the 3 key point, it's again the fact that X-E4, it is an interchangeable lens camera as opposed to X100V. So in the end, it's about thinking if you need to enter the Fujifilm system with X-E4 or enter into the Fujifilm system with another camera if you want an interchangeable camera system. And from my point of view, yes, you can use X-E4 as a smallest photography kit. It is very good for that. But you will not have the moduleness of an X100V or of an X Pro 3. And also you will not have all the whistles and bells that are on X100V, whistles and bells that are really making a big differences. A leaf shutter, flash, force stop, ND filter, weather resistant camera, beautiful designed lens, beautiful image quality from this lens. The 80mm f2, it is a good lens. I'm very satisfied with that lens, but the 27mm Mark II lens, it doesn't have such good image quality as this 20mm f2. And also the f2.8 aperture and the close minimum focus distance are making this lens to stay very behind the X100V lens. Okay, you can argue that this is a 40mm field of view lens. It is a 40mm field of view lens, but by activating the sports finder mode, I can get that field of view on this camera. And the compression that you will get from this lens, comparing it to this lens, it's not such a huge deal. You will not feel it. You will not feel the advantage of a 27mm compression by comparing to a 20mm compression. You will not feel that millimeters in the optical compression that you will get in the image. So from my point of view, if you want to choose X-E4 with this lens and you are not sure if this will replace X100V, then my opinion, it is X-E4 with 27mm Mark II f2.8 will not replace X100V. It will surely not replace it. This is a better choice, and you can obtain better results with this camera regarding this field of view. But if you want 80mm f2 on this camera because you are a 20mm field of view shooter, then this is another story. Yes, I really prefer X-E4 with this lens in a comparison with X100V with the WCL adapter. So again, it depends on the focal lenses and if you need an interchangeable camera lens. But what I can really tell you after using these cameras for a year, it is that again, X-E4, it's not anymore in the range of an X Pro 3 camera or of an X100V camera. It doesn't have that moduleness, but this doesn't mean it's not a good camera. It is a very good camera, a very versatile camera. It is a camera that can replace X100V and X Pro 3 easily. But again, if you want that moduleness, if you want that soul, if you want that passion for photography, that tactile feeling, that I don't know, that feeling that an X Pro 3 camera will offer you or an X100V camera will offer you, then you will not get it with an X-E4. Even if you add a laser case or a thumb grip, it's not there. What I can tell you, it's not there, but this doesn't mean it's not a good camera. It is a very good camera, a very versatile camera. And if you want a small interchangeable kit lens in Fujifilm camera, then this is the camera to go. So these are my thoughts regarding X100V versus X-E4 and the key points that you should consider when deciding if you want one camera or another camera, or if you want both. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and be sure to check the links from the comments and from the description, where you can see a private POV where I shoot X100V with X Pro 3 at a turbulent event. Thank you for watching and talk to you soon. Bye bye.